In the quiet and silent library lived a serious but slightly slow fairy librarian named Librisa. Librisa cared deeply about the books in the library and always tried her best to protect and take good care of them. One day, a mischievous yet clever wind fairy named Zero came to the library. Zero loved teasing Librisa by blowing the books and neatly arranged papers into the air whenever Librisa failed to guess the silly riddles he gave her. "Hi, Librisa, I have a silly riddle for you," said Zero with a mischievous smile. "What is it?" Librisa asked in a serious tone. "What is the full name of the blue dwarf's banana?" Zero asked. Librisa thought for a moment, then replied, "A banana is just a banana. How could it have a full name?" Zero smiled and answered, "Of course it does." "What?" Librisa thought hard but still couldn't find the answer. Since Librisa couldn't guess it, as usual, Zero began blowing the nearby books and papers into the air. The books flew around, swept up by small gusts of wind accompanied by Zero's laughter, making Librisa grind her teeth in anger. Just as Librisa was about to throw something at Zero, a loud explosion suddenly echoed, and flames began to spread through the library. Librisa and Zero immediately flew toward the source of the explosion. "Fire, fire!" shouted Zero, warning everyone in the library. "Oh, the books!" cried Librisa in panic. Without thinking, Librisa flew straight toward the raging flames. "Grep! Are you crazy? The fire is getting bigger over there," said Zero, trying to stop Librisa. But Librisa didn't listen, and Zero pushed away the flames that were about to reach her. "Let's go," said Zero. "No, those books were entrusted to me directly by the Fairy Queen. I have to save them," said Librisa. "What books? Why are they so important?" Zero asked curiously. "Books about us. The history of the fairy people," Librisa replied. Hearing Librisa's answer, the two of them immediately rushed toward the storage room, where the valuable books were kept. Zero ran to a small pond beside the reading room, trying to put out the fire. Librisa had already started to cry as she saw her beloved books beginning to catch fire. Seeing Librisa cry, Zero went to look for the water fairies to ask for help. The water fairies created a massive swirl of water and released it from above like rain. With the help of Zero's wind, the water fell directly onto the burning flames. As the fire began to die down, Librisa immediately flew in to save the remaining books. Zero helped search everywhere and carried them to a dry place. The wet books were dried with the help of his wind. In the end, all the remaining books were successfully saved. Librisa and Zero sat on the floor, exhausted but relieved. "Thank you, Zero," said Librisa with a smile. "Take it easy, Librisa." "I only helped a little," replied Zero.